Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. It is November 7th, 2023. Terrific Tuesday. I know I'm late again. You know what? Since this daylight savings thing has happened, it's just really throwing me off. My day, and the days are longer, right? The days are longer. It's just, it just gets dark sooner, right? For some reason, I get up, I get to my desk, thinking I'm gonna get stuff done, and it's just I don't know. I gotta get adjusted to the time. The time change. I really do, and I really, and the word of the week this week was focused, and I don't know why I'm not focused this week. Maybe because I said it was the word of the week, and because of that, now I'm not focused. I'm doing things and I'm getting some things done, but it's not the way that I like, in the flow that I like. I don't know what that is. But how was your day? Did you have a great, terrific Tuesday? I hope you did. I did, for the most part. I watched, for those that watched yesterday, I finished Acrimony. And that's a weird movie. I'm sorry, but that is just a weird movie. And the ending just was like, what? And I knew he was going to go left. I just didn't know how. I didn't know how. And I went ahead and finished watching, and I was like, and I was just annoyed. I don't like to be annoyed at the end of watching a movie because it just bothers my spirit the rest of the day. And that's what happened. I watched it earlier today, and the rest of my day was just, I was annoyed at different things about the day. And I just want to say, for my word of the day today, is don't allow distractions and things that, to internalize you to disrupt your day. And when I had watched that show and the ending wasn't what I was expecting and didn't really sit well with me the way it ended, I had to watch something else to kind of smooth over and soothe over, what I watched, because it was just annoying. And then I had a few other things happen today, information or just encounters on the phone. It was just annoying, but I had to shake it off, because if you internalize something that annoys you, it's going to stop your progress and get for you to get things done that you really want to get done. Now I did the two things that I wanted to get done. I got done. I did a press release for one of my clients, and I worked on. I don't know what's going on. I worked on another flyer, the same flyer from yesterday, and it turns out my client actually liked, he liked the flyer. I just had to add some new things on it, but sometimes I overthink, and that's another thing too. Don't get distracted by little things and internalize the little things, and then don't overthink. Because sometimes I know me, and you don't know me, so you're getting to know me. I can overthink things, and I can think about it over and over and over. Think so much, I give myself headaches. I've been doing that since I was a little girl. I used to think so much, and it caused myself headaches. And my mom's like, "Stop thinking all the time, Sonia." My real name is Sonja. Sonja means wisdom. So I'm always acquiring wisdom by reading books and watching TV, movies, listening to radio, now podcasts. So, and when you just put so much information in your brain and then you think about it, you really can give yourself headaches. And so I stopped doing that. I did that a lot as a little girl and going into high school. But I really have been working on not internalizing things to disrupt my day or to annoy me so much that I don't get things done. And so I want to encourage you to do the same. Don't allow someone who spilled coffee on your desk, or somebody who gave you the wrong information that you specifically needed to do a report, and that person knew that, but because they were distracted, they distracted you, and then you got to do your whole report all over. Don't internalize that. A lot of things happen for a reason. I really do believe everything is purposeful. Even annoying events, even distractions, I believe are purposeful for us to learn from and to do better and to know how to do better the next time. So I would say for today, don't allow that to happen. I mean, and I know sometimes it's going to happen, like it happened to me. I got distracted and annoyed by watching, because I'm the kind of person I had to finish what I start. So started the movie, I had to go back and finish it, and watching the end of Acrimony just annoyed me to no. It just annoyed me because it wasn't the ending that I wanted, but I knew that it had to kind of end the way that it did because the way the character was. There's no way it could have stopped other than the ending that they had, but just the way that they ended it was really annoying. And then just the rest of my day of different things, texts, phone calls, whatever, emails, it really threw me off. So I didn't really do as much as I wanted to do today, but I did do what I returned back to do from yesterday, if that makes sense. I like to finish what I start. So if I don't finish it yesterday, the day before, I'm going to finish it the next day. But it's going to get finished one way or another because I don't like things undone. I don't like things unsettled. There's a few things like just going on in my world right now. I'm in school. Well, I took a leave of absence from USC. And I'm actually in the communication management program. If any of you followed when I did my broadcast 3 years ago, I was in an executive MBA program at Prairie View A&M University, part of Texas A&M system. You got to say it that way. And I journaled a little bit. I did videos a little bit to document going to school there. Now this time around, I'm studying a master's program, communication management at USC, University, Southern California. And I did really well. The first semester, I got 3.2. I got an A- in one class and a B in another. And I had to advocate for those grades, for real. But I've been taking a leave of absence since fall of 2022. Now it's fall 2023. I've taken a leave of absence for a complete year. And I have one more leave of absence left to decide if I'm going to return back. Now, I'm the kind of person, I really try my best to finish everything that I start. But I've been going back and forth whether or not I want to finish this program. And the only reason why I've been going back and forth is because it's a very rigorous program, meaning it's a lot of assignments. There's a lot of assignments that they give. And to me, personally, I think a lot of it is unnecessary. I don't think you need to write and read 5 papers and read 10 articles in 1 week and then do, of those 2 papers, you got to write 1 individual paper and a group paper. I think that's just too much. I think there's things that you can do to help prepare you for working in your field with this master's degree that no problem, absolutely you should do. But when they're giving you a whole bunch of busy work, it just doesn't make sense to me. And that program didn't really make sense to me. And so I've been going back and forth for a year now if I want to go back and finish. And the only thing that's really been, nudging at me is because I like to finish when I start. But is this the program that I want to actually invest the kind of money that is involved in doing this program? Do I really want to go back to this and doing all this busy work and taking classes that it doesn't have really anything to do with what I'm doing right now? It could help what I'm doing with some of my clients, but I don't offer anything that has to do with what we're learning in communication management. So that's my dilemma. My dilemma is, do I continue on and finish what I start just because I started it? Or do I pivot and go somewhere else and get into a program that I can actually utilize for what I'm doing now and what I want to do in the future? So, distractions, annoyances, they all go hand in hand, but for me, I have to make a decision. Do I want to pivot and do something else? Or do I want to go back and, and really I would be muddling through because it's not something that I really would want to do. I'm just being honest. But the idea is USC is the thing, because USC is USC. And it's the #1 communication journalism college in the world. So I'll keep you updated on that. But again, don't allow noises and distractions to deter you. But at the same time, be wise in your decisions and what you're doing and moving forward with whatever it is you're doing. For it's the better purpose for you to either finish what you start in another direction, but to finish it. And it may not be where you started. You may be somewhere else. So I think that's really for me. See you next time.